Hello everyone, it's me, your local neighborhood panic attack, coming at you live from this pre-recorded message to give you some more EDH/Commander gameplay nonsense. This time it's definitely nonsense. You might imagine whenever we sit down to play a game of Magic, things don't always work out as planned. Sometimes the Magic recording box, doesn't do the recording right and things break. Sometimes when the personalities sit down and try and be funny and witty, the dopamine don't come out of brain and no one's happy. Sometimes when we sit down to play a game of Magic, we magic too hard. And the game doesn't make for good content, even if we had fun. For example,
Copper Files with Trigger, I'm going to add a black and a blue to my mana pool. I'm going to play this Polluted Delta, right? And then I'm going to spend the black as well as a black, and I would like to cast Tymna.
and that's why you'll never see Tymna and Thrasios on this channel properly, because we're not a cEDH channel, no matter how hard I try. This is going to be a quick compilation of a couple different games that happened back in December that didn't quite make the cut for being their own full-fledged video for this reason or that, inspired by a particular Jeskai commander. Fired off in rapid succession with some couple different editing styles that I try to play around with, see which one maybe you like the best when it comes to this sort of video. You might notice that the video isn't quite up to the fidelity that our other videos happen in the edit in, and that's because we wanted this to make this a bit more special. The goal was to get this out a little faster, so I committed to a couple decisions that didn't work out that well for the normal editing style. But these games were made back in December, and now it's February, and you might be wondering to yourself, why did this video take almost 2 months to get out? And you see, the answer to that question is actually kind of funny. If you're seeing this video before this date, that means you're a patron, and we really do appreciate your support. If you're seeing this video after this date, this is me telling you that sometimes when things go according to plan, videos happen for patrons, just for them. Maybe sometimes, the videos will come out later for everyone else, and that's what kind of this is right now. And I have some other ideas of videos that are like that will come out for the patrons and then later for everyone else. But then sometimes, maybe, possibly, there would be a little special treat at the end, a little nugget of just
of progress, passing the turn.
I'm just saying, sometimes, patrons get some special stuff sometimes. It's up to me to do that, and I've been busy. I'm sorry. It's a day job now. Things are hard. What we're gonna do for this video is we are going to go over 3 different games. One involves Narset Enlightened Master, one involves Braids, and the other one involves Golos. We're gonna watch the gameplay video, we're gonna see what happens, and we're gonna have a little bit of commentary afterwards. Okay? 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 Okay.
Guy will drop a Prismatic Vista, then crack it, finding a swamp. He will then tap his swamp in order to cast a Wayfarer's Bauble, ending his turn.
Let's go Island. Let's go Soul Ring.
Let's
tap the Soul Ring. Let's play Talisman.
Oh, we're so dead.
Adrian's going to drop a Bayou, and then he's going to cast Utopia Sprawl, enchanting the Bayou and ending his turn.
This will be good. 4 turns from now when I'm dead. Snow-covered swamp.
4 turns, it's gonna take him 2. We're so fucked. Pass. I thought my hand was good, but I don't think I can turn 3 kills, which is what I need to do to stop this.
Guy's going to drop a Polluted Delta and then pass the turn, and then Ajdin's going to untap, draw, drop a Cavern of Souls, naming Human, and then he's going to cast a Boros Signet, followed by a Lightning Greaves, ending his turn.
Oh my god.
Wow. Good?
No.
Why do you play?
You wanted that fast game?
I love this. This is what I wanted.
Adrian's going to drop an Overgrown Tomb tapped, and then he's going to cast an Elvish Mystic and a Feinhorn Elves, passing the turn.
Hey man, what'd you do in turn 2? Oh, I just generated 6 mana sources. Was it good enough? Not even fucking close.
I'm gonna play Snow-covered swamp, and then I'm gonna do the tap. I'm gonna play Sword of Vengeance.
Cool.
I'm a contender. Pass.
I'll crack my Polluted Delta, losing a life.
I fucking matter.
That was a good last turn.
We're gonna find my Badlands.
Dad, is that you?
We need to go through the motions. Kill me last.
No, fuck you. Kill him. Fuck you. He says kill. He's got a
We'll
dark
crack
ritual
my
in his
bauble.
fucking hand.
Dark Ritual.
Yeah, he's gonna fuck you up.
After Guy gets his Badlands and Basic Swamp, he's gonna untap, draw, and then cast a Blistering Barrier. But before he can pass the turn, Ajdin's gonna cast a Path to Exile, exiling the barrier, getting Guy a basic mountain in exchange for all the hope he had left. Ajdin's gonna untap, draw, count out his mana, and then he's gonna cast his commander, Narset, Enlightened Master.
Alright, she's got greaves, motherfucker.
Wow, I have nothing to say to that.
Okay, we're gonna go to combat.
Yeah, man.
Choose guy.
Why not?
Beat.
Trigger
Beat.
first.
First strike damage. Is
We
it
got
she deals
this.
Oh,
damage?
yeah, beat
No,
her
when she
demise.
attacks.
Extra turn. Yep.
So that was Narset Enlightened Master, and that was the one that inspired all of this nonsense to begin with. What happened with Narset, Calvin? Well, I'll tell you, Calvin. See, what happened was Narset Ajdin had an opening hand that was the absolute nuts. I believe it was his third turn, and he cracked everyone's skulls open. The problem with Narset Enlightened Master is it does the same thing as, say, Dodo. This creature from the command zone is going to enter the battlefield. I'm going to give it haste, and then I'm going to win the game. The difference between Narset and Godo is that Narset has hexproof and blue. So the ways to interact and stop Narset from doing the thing is almost nothing. If there was some artifact interaction in that game, we could have slowed down the Narset player. But then we get into the other problem. If you do deal with the artifacts, then one corner of the pod just does nothing. And that's not exactly interesting. We really like Narset Enlightened Master. It's one of Ajdin's favorite commanders from back in the day. That's why we have the deck for the stack. And sometimes, maybe on like streams or something, I don't know where that is right now. Adrian took one of my capture cards, so I assume it's going somewhere. Maybe when it comes to stuff like that, you'll see Narset pop up again. Because she's neat. She's neat sometimes. But for content on the YouTube channel, it's really only interesting once. And this is that once. Moving on.
I'm gonna draw a card.
How dare you?
Is this your...
I'll play an island.
Yeah!
How dare I?
I'm gonna draw a card. I'm gonna gain
You
2
can
life.
tell him I needed my whiskey.
Alright, yep.
Come on, go ahead.
Calvin's gonna draw a
It's not
card.
happening.
Now, I hope everyone understands what I'm about to do, but I'm playing this Urborg, which is now a swamp. And because it's not normally a swamp, I'm gonna cast his Soul Ring. And then I'm gonna pass it.
Big brain.
We're gonna fetch shock.
You slut. Did you not hear Daddy Adrian instruct you in the past that it
I'm
goes,
sorry!
you motherfucker?
You know what? Just fucking kill me. I can't. Oh, you know what? I'm not even
I'm
shocking. I'm
getting
too
there.
good for this game. Tyga.
Oh my god.
Look at this dude, he can print cards.
Magic's fake. What up?
Completely true, but
Hey, are you charging Mr. GoPro?
Be like everybody else.
Oh,
Clean
you've nature clean. Okay.
so you're gonna gain 4 life.
yeah.
How dare you? You're higher life total than me now.
Always
Alright.
bolt the ring.
Draw.
No, I'm not.
Sorry.
Steal the ring.
But that's why we play nature.
We will
Split.
go-
I guess Silver Grip.
Sea of Clouds. And then sorry. 4. Or 2. Tap 2. Felwar Stone. Go ahead.
We should play music. But
You don't get music now.
okay, I'm sorry.
I can sing
I'm
for
sorry,
you.
Papa. I deserve to die.
Damn.
Yeah, you gotta get the in-game commentary.
I mean, as long as we're on the same page. Bloodstained Mire, pass.
Can you tell me what Bloodstained Mire does?
No, I see. Bloodstained Mire.
It says tab, go to hell.
Oh, okay.
Fetch, lose a life.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm at 39, 38.
38.
Volcanic. Show me the counterspell. Right in 6?
Force of will. No, you got it. I have no responses.
Sick. You're gonna plus him. He's gonna get me back this one. Bloodstained Mire.
Alright.
Excellent. I'll draw a card. I'll play a land.
I'm sorry, Papa.
I'm gonna tap these
You know,
these
kill
3
me
cards.
first.
I'm gonna play extra planar
I
lens.
deserve
We're gonna imprint this island underneath of it.
it. Give me.
Alright. What does that do?
Whenever a land with the same name as the exiled card is tapped for mana, its controller adds 1 mana of any type that land produced. Cool. Still covered islands.
I opened a good nature.
We're gonna untap, upkeep, draw.
But you want to be funny.
Sorry.
I'm just gonna give you the display this whole time. As
Don't-
everyone
don't
gets more,
apologize.
as
Don't
everyone gets
apologize.
more mana. The same thing happened to Adrian. He burned the Nature's Claim turn 1, and then like twice later in that same game. You know what would be really good right now? To have this Nature's Claim deal with that problem. But
You
it
know
didn't
what?
because it cracked a Soul Ring.
It'll be alright.
I'm gonna put an Underground River.
Because we built this stack too.
We're gonna tap for 3.
I feel so good now. He taps 3.
I am going to Paradox Haze myself.
Oh,
This is very important. Do not forget this card.
now he has 2 upkeeps.
Go ahead.
During his
Is
step.
that enchantment?
Yeah.
I just
Oh
hit the
my
thing
God.
because I'm bad now.
You do it.
I'm gonna take this Bloodstained Mire and I'm going to crack it.
So you get 2 upkeeps now?
Yep.
Does that trigger a Loro twice?
Yes. At least I assume. Otherwise, this has no place in this fucking deck.
Very good.
There is semi-charming. I
So
put,
you get 2 upkeep triggers?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, and then if he has anything else in this deck that deals on the upkeep, like
I don't think I do. I like gaining 2 life so much.
So then I
I'm gonna do it twice.
you probably what?
I probably shouldn't deal with that. Maybe I should. I don't go.
It depends on the information. Move to
I'm
untap
doing
step.
it like-
I'm gonna draw this card. I'm gonna play this Luxury Suite,
Okay.
and I'm gonna pass.
Play Bloodstained Mire. Fetch.
I mean, you fucking fetch lands,
I don't think I'm-
both of you. That being said, I'm adding fetch lands to this deck.
Get Thrasios out.
How dare you?
Oh,
Dun dun dun.
You have cast Thrasios.
Okay.
It is on the stack.
It is not resolved.
I would like to deal 4 damage to target Planeswalker.
blam.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you deal 4 damage with that?
Yeah.
Target Planeswalker.
Yeah, target
Oh,
planeswalker
Planeswalker.
creature.
Okay.
We'll tap these 2 islands for 4 mana. We'll cast Braids.
Sweet. So what does Braids do again?
Oh,
that
holy
boy?
shit. Fully gets 2 Braids triggers.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah.
So let's
Pass
do
the
the
turn.
first upkeep.
So
Yeah,
so
let's
we'll pass the turn.
Untap.
You will untap now.
Yeah.
We'll move to first upkeep. Oloro will trigger. Technically, order operations. Oloro triggers. Braids trigger. You are not at 46. Put a permanent or put a artifact, creature, or land into play.
Bolas Citadel.
Okay. Yep. Now you're gonna gain 2 life. Then we're going to move to your second upkeep.
Which is the second
Dude, I
one.
Yeah,
have the
yeah.
answer. What do
But
you
this
want
triggers
from
and
me?
then this triggers. You put down the permanent before the life.
Yeah.
So
I'm just giving you shit.
land.
Lands.
This is your fault.
We'll go Aura of Silence.
This is your fault.
Okay. And then you gain 2 more life. Now move to your
Are you
draw.
sure it works like that? Because that was 6 life.
No, you were at 46.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I knocked you
can't
down.
count.
I can't count either.
So I can look at the top card of my library at any time. All right. Draw. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna pay 3 for 0 on Sphinx's Revelation. We're gonna play an island for turn. We're gonna pay 1 for Soul Ring. We're gonna pay 4 for Aetherflux Reservoir.
In turn order, responses. I have no response. Aiden, do you have a response?
Let's say a prayer in response.
Wow. Anyways.
Bro, are you serious?
Guy, do you have a response? Oh, okay. Okay. Boom, boom, boom.
Thank you.
What a great game.
Is it really my fault? Is it
I'm not
really
touching
my fault?
You know,
Who put this in the stack?
Have you heard of Braids? Conjurer, Adept, I believe is the full name. Braids enters the battlefield and is like, oh, what if everyone just got to be Timmys for a bit? And got to play their big stuff. I think that's the legal text of Braids. I in the editing I put some extra emphasis on Paradox Haze because I just want to highlight. I just want to ask, Guy, what were you thinking when you cast Braids into a Paradox Haze? I know what Guy was thinking. What Guy was thinking was, I gotta play the commander Braids in the deck that's all about playing Braids. I get that. But this is the problem with having Braids in a pod. It just swings the game wildly into whoever just had the uncastable permanent in their hand. There's a similar deck that hasn't been played in a while. I cannot pronounce their full name, the full title. It's the Not Black. The Not Black 4-color commander from that one cycle, the Brea cycle. We don't play that deck anymore either for a similar reason, which is Group Hug kind of isn't fun for content for this channel, and similarly, it's also not that fun for how we like to play Magic. Braids, this sort of style of effect breaks, you know, the sort of Magic tempo of resources and card advantage and all that, because someone can just be like, hey, Golos is Citadel. It's not even an interesting once thing. Why did I add that to the stack? I don't remember. Comment down below if you actually like Braids and why. But moving on.
Cool. I'm gonna go Swamp. I'm gonna go Mana Crypt. I'm gonna Demonic Tutor. Go.
You whore. Calvin's turn. He will draw his first card for a turn. He is going to play a Polluted Delta and then pass.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Draw.
Foley's gonna drop a mountain, cast a Soul Ring, then pass the turn. Then Jacob's gonna drop a forest, cast the Ozolith, then pass the turn. Ajdin's gonna untap, lose his Mana Crypt trigger, and then drop Castle Ardenville tapped, ending his turn. On Ajdin's end step, Calvin's gonna crack Polluted Delta, find Zagoth Triome, and then untap for his turn.
And we are going to play Ancient Tomb. We're going to play Mana Crypt.
Ooh.
And we're going to lose 2 life off the Ancient Tomb, and we're going to cast Golos. Golos will enter the battlefield. I'm going to search for a land.
You're a bad person.
Suddenly, I feel very small.
Interplanar Beacon.
Nice.
Everyone's over here with their $100 cards, $50 cards. I'm like, the Mountain Soul Ring.
Foley's gonna untap, draw.
Islands. 4. Enjoy, bro.
Jacob's gonna drop a Steam Vents tapped, and then Ajdin's gonna untap, lose his Mana Crypt trigger, drop an island, then cast his commander, Alayla, passing the turn.
No, she doesn't.
Hey, we're gonna remember your flip.
Tap.
Continue.
Upkeep. Coin.
Let's roll.
I'm going to shock myself for Overgrown Tomb, so I'm down 2, and I'm going to lose 2 life off the Ancient Tomb. But I will be casting the Planeswalker, so I'll go from 34 to 31. Because I gain a life.
He's gonna be at 31 ultimately.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Nicobolus Godfair.
Okay.
It happens.
I'm going to tick him up. I would like everyone to exile 2 cards from their hand.
This is me coming from the shadows, because I'm the villain this time. Because I cast Nicobolus on turn 3 and ripped apart everyone's hands. You might be able to guess why this is the non-game. Ripped apart everyone's hands super early on. I have Planeswalkers that don't immediately win the game. It becomes a grind. But oh my goodness gracious. I love Nicobolus in that deck. I love that Nicobolus Planeswalker card so much because of that effect. Planeswalkers notoriously they all feel very weak when you try and measure them against. I spend the mana to cast it. What if it dies before my next turn? And overall, most Planeswalkers fail that test. But this Nicobolus, man, this Nicobolus, 1 tick up, I get rid of 6 cards. Then he survives because it was turn 3. This is a non-game because nobody got to cast their spells besides me. I sat down to have all of the fun. And I made sure I had all of the fun for everyone. I think Foley said something along those lines in the raw footage. The problem with this sort of non-game is like, it kind of pretends to be a real game for a little bit, but like, by the time we realize, oh, this isn't actually gonna go up on the channel, we're like 5 turns in and I'm really committed to like doing my thing. Because I really like my Planeswalker spells, man. And this is partially the reason why I don't actually play my Golos deck that often. But before this video goes up, Adrian put together like some like playlists, right? Just different main commanders. And I explicitly asked him, do an Edgar Markov list, right? Because he did Golos and it was like 3 videos. And the reason why it was 3 videos is because maybe my Planeswalker deck's a little mean. I don't know. Comment down below what your thoughts are on that. If you like the Planeswalker deck, and stroke my ego. Anyways, that's all I got for you today. If you like this video, be sure to click the button. If you wish you got to see more of me, just comment down below. Local neighborhood panic attack. I don't know. That's all I got. I'm gonna give it more soda because I think this has caffeine. And if it doesn't, I'm gonna make coffee. It is 9 p.m. on February 2nd, 2021, this video was supposed to go up January 1st, and I really just want to move on with my life and give you guys different kinds of Patreon content. Anyways, yeet.